Near the village of Kolodeznoe, units of the 159th Separate Motorized Rifle Brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces were reported to have been hit by an airstrike. 3 Fab 500 bombs struck the area as part of ongoing military operations in that sector. What an awesome movement! 3 Fab 500 aerial bombs equipped with UMPK guidance modules struck positions held by the armed forces of Ukraine in the Konstantinovka sector, delivering a concentrated impact from standoff range. Near Konstantinovka, a D-30 howitzer crew from the Yug group of forces struck a field ammunition storage site, disrupting supply support and suppressing enemy positions in the area. As pressure shifted east, a 152mm Gyatsint B howitzer operated by the center group of forces broke an attempted rotation by formations of the armed forces of Ukraine in the Krasnoarmysk direction, halting movement before relief could be completed. Further south, servicemen of the Vostok group of forces engaged fortified dugouts west of Gulyai-Pol, using Akatsiya self-propelled artillery fire to collapse defensive cover and degrade prepared positions. Reported by the Russian Defense Ministry, Su-34 struck a concentration of Ukrainian armed forces personnel and equipment, the crew of a multifunctional supersonic fighter bomber. Su-34 of the Aerospace Forces struck a concentration of personnel and armored vehicles of the Ukrainian armed forces in the area of responsibility of the southern group of troops. In the Zaporizhia region, UAV crews of the Kyra unit from the 39th Brigade are actively engaging identified enemy positions, striking Kazakh-made vehicles and the armed forces of Ukraine blinded shelters, while also destroying Ukrainian UAV control posts. The strikes focus on degrading protection and coordination, steadily stripping the area of cover and command capability rather than relying on single-hit engagements. Russia claims Kyiv attempted a drone strike on the Russian presidential residence, according to the commander of the Aerospace Forces Air Defense Missile Troops. On the evening of December 28, 2025, Ukrainian forces allegedly launched 91 aircraft-type drones at ultra-low altitudes from the Sumy and Chernihiv regions, attacking from multiple axes across Bryansk, Smolensk, Tver, and Novgorod provinces. Russian air defenses reported intercepting 49 drones over Bryansk, 1 over Smolensk, and 41 over Novgorod, using a layered mix of air defense systems, mobile fire groups, and electronic warfare units. Moscow says the scale, coordination, and flight paths point to a deliberate, carefully planned operation, one aimed directly at the presidential residence in the Novgorod region. This footage showed the 162nd Reconnaissance Battalion of the VDV Airborne Forces destroyed Ukrainian cranes and engineering vehicles that were building defensive lines in Zaporozhye. Rubicon, day by day. The intense battle footage from the Rubicon Center operators on December 31, 2025. In the heart of the Donbass region and Sumy direction, a dramatic strike unfolds. Witness the devastating impact as a Ukrainian 2S-22 Bogdana self-propelled artillery unit is taken out. The next video unfolds under the cover of night. A Night Witch UAV from the Vostok military district delivers its grim New Year's gifts straight through a ventilation shaft, striking Ukrainian positions with precision from above. In Kupiansk, the 27th Brigade continues to apply pressure on opposing forces. With the support of attack UAVs, they carry out precision operations from the air. The targets are clearly identified as Ukrainian military equipment. These strikes restrict the enemy's movement and weaken their combat capability on the front line. This drone-based operation demonstrates how aerial technology plays a crucial role in the dynamics of modern warfare in the region. Artillery units of the Vostok Group of forces delivered concentrated fire against fortified positions of the armed forces of Ukraine in the Ternovatoye area, methodically collapsing strongholds and stripping the sector of prepared defensive cover under sustained bombardment. Next, air dominance enforced, rotation denied. In the Zaporozhye region, FPV drone teams of the Vostok Group intercepted and brought down multiple hexacopters operated by the armed forces of Ukraine, clearing the airspace of heavy UAV threats. As operations shifted north, drones of the Sever Group disrupted an attempted unit rotation in the Sumy region, breaking movement before relief elements could take position. Further along the line, UAV operators of the Center Group struck military hardware and troop positions of the armed forces of Ukraine near Grishino, tightening pressure on the sector. The sequence concluded near Lukyanovskoye in the Zaporozhye region, where drones of the Ulyanovsk Air Assault Formation dismantled enemy positions, neutralized UAV command posts, and disabled supporting military equipment. Coordination and defense reduced in one strike chain. There are reports from Zaporizhia that enemy positions in N-Rizdvyanka were struck by FAB munitions. The operation was carried out by bomber aircraft from the 11th Army Air Force and Air Defense as part of coordinated air actions in the sector. Russian aerospace forces sustained pressure in the Zaporizhia region, delivering another round of aerial strikes on enemy positions. The footage captures the moment unguided cast-iron munitions impact the Zaleznichny area, continuing a pattern of systematic bombardment rather than symbolic gestures. Now shifting toward Lyman, a Ukrainian UAV control point was successfully destroyed in the village of Korovyi Yar. The operation targeted a drone command center that played a key role in aerial reconnaissance and coordination. With the facility taken out of operation, the enemy's monitoring and response capabilities in this sector were reported to have declined, affecting the operational situation along the front line. Forces known as Chny were reported to be engaged in intense fighting around Pokrovsk and Mirnograd. Operations have also extended toward the Dnipropetrovsk border region. The focus of the fighting is on gaining control of strategic routes and maintaining sustained pressure across multiple sectors. The situation in the area remains fluid, with ongoing combat activity continuing to shape frontline dynamics. From the Kupiansk direction, Russian forces announced the first Ukrainian tank destroyed in 2026. The impact of the strike was so devastating that not a trace of the tank remained. The explosion and destruction completely erased all evidence of it. This marks a significant moment on the battlefield, demonstrating the lethal power and high precision of the attack. A total destruction that leaves an unforgettable impression on the front line. Happy New Year! But hell's still raging. Witness the intense battle footage from Rubicon Center operators on January 1st, 2026. In the heart of Donbass, Krasnolimansk direction. Brutal strikes hit Ukrainian forces hard. Sky denied. Mobility cut. Pressure maintained. In the Orakov direction, UAV teams of the Dnieper Group intercepted and destroyed multiple Baba Yaga-type heavy drones, clearing the airspace before they could be brought into use. As the fight shifted north, Sever Group drone operators targeted and disabled unmanned ground robotic platforms and ATVs of the armed forces of Ukraine in the Kharkov region, reducing maneuver options on the ground. Later, Molnya 2 UAV teams struck an artillery piece of the armed forces of Ukraine and disrupted an ammunition delivery attempt west of Gulyaipol, cutting fire support and sustainment in one move. The final video shows Russian personnel carefully preparing a guided artillery round, an ultimate precision strike, before sending it toward a Ukrainian army position, marking the closing moment with controlled, deliberate force.